know what it is. Got a little thing. I'm gonna work on my crosswind right now. Well, we're gonna be working on a direct crosswind, direct 90-degree crosswind. All right, we're gonna start off from the air. You know, shout out to Matthew. He put me on game. You know, I'm not gonna. You know. All right. A little bit because I'm starting off in the air. That's on. All right. Let me go over. Before landing, check the seatbelt shut on. Secure free select on both. Landing light on. Car beat out. And we're 5 miles away from the runway. All right. So we got a winds. We're landing on runway 35 left. We got winds coming from 080. All right. Ailerons into the wind. Rudder. We're gonna point that towards the runway. Give it a little. All right. Then point that. We want to be doing 90 knots. We're looking to maintain 90 knots. And we're going to try to get into the traffic pattern now. Descend to the traffic pattern at altitude, which is 1,000 feet. Right there. Once I get to my beam point, I'll start going over my. So I really could start going over my before landing checklist. Seatbelt should on and secure. Feet select on both. Landing light on. Car beat out. All right. Because we're on downwind, we don't want to be doing that much. We don't want to be going that fast. I'm gonna trade it off for some altitude because we were low. We're gonna go all the way up. Right there, I want to make sure. All right. So we're not getting blown too much by the wind, the crosswind anymore. If it was to bounce, I didn't go around. If it was to bounce, I'm gonna give it car beat in, full throttle, and then let tower after clearing 200 feet. We're gonna let tower know that we are performing a go around. We're after car beat in, throttle full. Let tower know we're performing a go around, and then after clearing 200 feet, we're gonna retract our flap gradually. All right. So about right now, I'm gonna start bringing back. And then tower Cessna 685 on echo. Clear the line for runway. Clear the line for runway 35 left, 685 on echo. All right, so got clearance to land, retract our power, gradually. We're still maintaining VY, but we're gonna retract our, get into the white arc, 1 notch of flap. We're looking for 70 knots now, since we're approaching the runway. A little bit high, but we could work with that. It's better to be high than low. All right, give it a little bit of power, put our power back in, 2nd notch of flap. We're still maintaining our PAPI, precision of PAPI, our PAPI lights. I'm gonna point our airplane to the center of the runway. All right, last notch of flap. We're looking for 65 now. Yeah, we got that little climb. We're gonna put our nose down to get that airspeed. Give it a little bit more power because it seemed like we're having difficulty maintaining it. A little bit more that way. Still maintaining our glide path, our PAPI lights, precision approach lights. Looking pretty good. We just want to keep our eye on that airspeed. We're a little bit too low. I'm going to give it a little bit of power. Yeah, we want to maintain. Looking for 65. Start bringing our power back gradually. Power idle. Landing down first. Alright. Towards the runway now. Get the center line. Car beat in, flaps up. We're gonna go, touch and go. Airspeed alive, engine instruments are in the green. 55 rotate. Once we get to about 500 feet, we're gonna start turning. Once we clear around 600 feet, we're gonna start clearing. Climb checklist, make sure start at full airspeed. We're looking for 78 knots. Let's pitch down a little bit to get a little bit of our airspeed back. Flaps should be fully up. Heartbeat in. There we go. We're climbing out VY. Then add any trim. I'm feeling a little bit of pressure. So, all right, we're gonna start turning for a crosswind. Standard rate of turn, 20 degrees. We're looking for our head in. There we go. All right. We're on crosswind. We're gonna try to crab a little bit more this way because the wind is pushing us directly. All right, we're on crosswind. We're gonna turn. Start our 20-degree turn for for downwind. Cruise checklist, mixture lean if above 3,000 feet. We got our power setting, cruise. Oh, no, I lost. That's why we're having difficulty. All right. Yeah, the flap was kind of stuck, so I was like, yeah, because we wasn't climbing as well as we could. Okay, now mixture lean of above 3,000 feet. Engine instruments are in the green. Landing line off. Let me turn a little bit more this way because the wind is pushing us towards the runway. Crab pitch down a little bit. Let me get into a level flight. Get back to our pattern altitude because we are way too close to that 100 mark. Take a little bit. Put some power back in. We're getting pretty close to my beam point. But climb checklist is complete. Cruise checklist is complete and climb checklist is complete. Before landing checklist, seatbelt should harness secure. If you select them both, landing line on, heartbeat out. Atlanta Towers, Cessna 685 well, let's bleed off some airspeed first. All right, we're in the white arc, 1 notch of flap. Atlanta Tower, Cessna 685 on echo, turning right base for runway 35 left. Clear the line for runway 35 left, 685 on echo. Well, let's turn. Yup, not yet. We gotta wait till we get to base before we start descending. Luckily, I caught myself. All right, let's get on base first. All right, we're still holding. We're looking for 70 knots. 70 knots. Okay, we are made base. It's gonna be pretty short. Second notch of flap. Oh yeah, I'm pretty about to be past it. So we're gonna start turning final because I don't want to blow past the runway. I can clearly see it. Should be turning this fast, but I don't want to overshoot the runway. All right, we're looking for 65. Looking for 65. We're looking for 70s. Oh, full flaps went in, but now I'm adding my. Make sure we get on final. Adding a full flap. Okay. We gotta get this managed pretty well. We got 65. Let's get the center line in the middle of our leg. It rounds into the wind. We got 65. Coming down at the right rate. A little bit more power. So I'll be able to make the runway. Power back gradually. There we go. Carb it in, flaps up, we'll get the center line. Bleeding out that airspeed. Alright. Crosswind correction. Alright. Alright, that was it. Whew, we survived. Oh my god, that was actually not a bad landing actually. It was actually pretty, we got the center line corrected. Other than that, pretty great landing, you know. Well, if you can see my face now, listen. Yeah, pretty great landing, did a good job. Just gotta keep doing more of those. Let's get on.